Hello, and welcome to this Assessing Data Readiness for Generative AI course. My name is Vlad Katrinescu, and I'll be your instructor for this course. I'm a Microsoft MVP from Montreal, Canada, and you can find me on X at Vlad Katrinescu or follow my blog at vladtalkstech.com. Let's start by learning about the relationship between generative AI solutions and your data. I want to start by saying that generative AI solutions love data, and this is because the large language models used by generative AI solutions are trained on large amounts of data, most of the time public data available on the internet. One thing to be aware is that the quality of the output is directly dependent on the data that the model is trained on. So, if the model is trained on bad data, the results will also be bad. But now, where do we find good quality data? The most trusted and highest quality data is the data that we have in our own company. But what if we could train large language models on our own data? What kind of benefits would that bring? Well, let's take a look at some examples. Let's say that you want to use generative AI to troubleshoot a problem on one of your own products with a customer. A generic Gen AI tool only trained on the web would use the data from the web and give you some generic advice based on public data. While a generative AI tool that is trained on your data could look at all of your past help desk tickets and internal knowledge base in addition to web data to provide a more complete answer. Another common scenario we see is creating a presentation about a product or a project. A generic AI tool can only use data from the prompt you give it, so your users will need to craft huge prompts or upload documents as part of their prompts in order to tell the tool about the product that is referenced. While a generative AI tool trained on your data can combine all the knowledge from your documents, databases, and other data sources that it has access to in order to create that presentation for you. A third and final example can be as simple as creating an email reply to a customer. A tool that is trained on public data can only create a reply based on the information in the prompt. So, in the prompt, the user must include everything from the goal of the reply to the tone to use, any past conversations, and even the relationship and history between the customer and the user. While if you had a generative AI tool trained on the data, your users could simply ask for a reply and what the reply should be about, and the tool will already know the customer information, past emails, and even the order history of that customer from your CRM as long as all past communications. So, if we recap, some benefits of integrating your data with your generative AI solution are that employees will be more productive because they will spend less time crafting prompts and more time on their work. It will also increase the quality of answers as your own data is the most accurate and trustworthy data that you can find. Finally, your users will get more personalized answers as the generative AI tool can now personalize answers based on the roles, access, and past interactions for specific users. But before we're able to integrate our data, there are 3 different tasks that we need to plan. First, security and compliance, after that, integrations, and finally, cleaning up old and irrelevant data. And of course, we will cover all of those in this course.